Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
All right, guys, what's good? Welcome to another edition of Live Wire Sports Media. This is your midday Wednesday. So I have a Sophie Cunningham update. So now we know that last weekend Sophie Cunningham suffered a little ankle sprain when she stepped on Ryan Howard's foot. But nevertheless, Sophie Cunningham, as the true trooper that she is, she went into a cold water bath to get the swelling down, to make sure it didn't tighten up on her and everything like that. And yesterday that Stephanie White provided a little insight on her and Damaris Dantes. But we're going to talk about Sophie Cunningham real quick. Sophie Cunningham was seen yesterday walking, no boot, no restraint. She didn't play, she didn't practice at all. And today there was an update that she was shooting, but she didn't practice. She had a little bit more movement. First, I'm gonna show you yesterday's. There she goes, right on the sideline. She's walking, no boot, nothing hindered her. You can tell she's walking a little gingerly right there. You can tell she's walking a little gingerly right there. But now today, it's a whole different thing because she was shooting around, she was moving a little bit better, walking. Now, she is day to day, guys. She is day to day. But knowing that Sophie Cunningham, she's going to want to play in this game on Saturday. This is a big game for the Indiana Fever. To come out the gate, the first game of the season against the Chicago Sky, yeah, they really need all hands on deck, to be honest with you. They just cut down to the 11th roster. They just cut Jaylen Brown yesterday. Damaris Johnson is still suffering from a low leg injury. No update on her whatsoever right now. When her timetable, when she be coming back. So the Indiana Fever are not going to be at full blow, but they still have the bodies that could still contend with the Chicago Sky. I do believe the Indiana Fever will win the game. How they win the game still remain to be seen. But if Sophie Cunningham plays, that's going to be a huge boost for the transition game for the Indiana Fever, especially having her and Lexi Hall out there at the same time. And then you got Caitlin Clark pushing the pace. That's what you really need. You need a runner like Sophie Cunningham out there. So I think she will still continue to get treatment throughout the week leading up to Saturday. I think she will be questionable for Saturday, more like a game time decision. Um, we know that in these preseason games, a lot of people didn't play. You know, remember when Caitlin Clark didn't play the first game, but she played the second game, which the second game was more important because it was at Iowa. So, but nevertheless, I'm gonna show you the second footage today by which Chloe Pedersen put out with Sophie Cunningham shooting around. So from that footage right there, guys, she has a little bit more movement, and you can tell her sneakers is a little bit mid around her ankles a little bit firmly. So she's, like I said, she's moving a little bit better than she was the last couple of days or yesterday when we seen her. She's looked like she's put pressure on it and stuff like that. And I'm sure she would get treatment going into the game. I mean, going into today. You got what's today? Tomorrow is today's Wednesday. You got Thursday, you got Friday. Then we'll find out if she's going to play. But nevertheless, I do want to caution people. Please, please, please do not put any rumor out there that she's not gonna play. Nobody says she's not gonna play. there's a high possibility that she will play. But saying that she's out, she's not gonna play. I I mean, that's why I try to not report as fast on certain things, because I try to make sure I get all the information gathered in at the same time. But most likely she will be questionable. If she gets to be ruled doubtful, then that's a chance she won't play. But if they say she's out, most likely they'll say questionable or out. And I think Stephanie White is going to play it by ear and see how Sophie Cunningham feels. If Sophie Cunningham says she's ready to go, then she'll play, and I think she will. Right now, my guess is I'm gonna take it day by day. But the logic thing, I'm thinking there's a 50-50 chance she'll play. I'll evaluate her situation every day leading up to Saturday, and then I would change my percentage the more exclusive footage I see of her and her improvement. If she practiced tomorrow or Friday with the team, then you'll have your answer right then and there. So now, for like I said, for Damaris Dantes, we don't excuse me, we don't know if she's going to play Saturday or not. She's been going through a tough time right now, dealing with family issues or death in the family. Now she's a little bit injured. We don't know when she will be back. So, but we still got other pieces. We still got the pieces that could fill in and stuff like that. So I do believe Damaris Dantes, if she make her return, it could be next week sometime. I don't think it'd be this weekend. It could be like sometime next week, midweek, whenever the Fever play again. It could be next Thursday's game. So we'll see, guys. Right now, the update on Sophie Cunningham, she looks good. Well, she looks movable. I won't say looks good, but she looks movable. So therefore, let's keep our fingers crossed. Hopeful the blonde bomber will make her debut on Saturday, because I don't think she want to miss this game. I don't want her to miss this game. I really want us to annihilate the Chicago Sky on Saturday. And I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being as real as I can be with you. I'm just being as cutthroat. I want the Indiana Fever to blow them out the water. I mean, I wanted to be. I wanted to be a 15, 20 point game. I want us to humiliate them. We playing at home too. I want the humiliation. I want them send them away looking bleak, depleted, confident, shook, and everything. So when they play us the next 4 times, they know what's coming. So that's my thing. But this is your boy, Live Wire Sports Media, your midday Wednesday edition. And if you don't know, now you know. Holla.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live Wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.